What is going on, guys? Classic Gamer here, back with another video, and today I just wanted to quickly show you how you can easily boost up your Blender performance. Because in my Discord server I know there's a lot of people who use, say, laptops instead of like PCs for Blender, and obviously it's going to be slower, it's going to be harder to even just preview things and in the rendered shading viewport. But yeah, this is just a quick tutorial on how you can quickly make your Blender quicker. Okay, so for those that have a laptop or like a PC with an NVIDIA graphics card, just make sure you go to your desktop, right click, and then click NVIDIA control panel. Okay, so first thing, if you're not in this tab currently, if you're in one of these, simply click manage 3D settings. And for these settings right here, if you have an NVIDIA control panel, or if you have NVIDIA graphics card, just try copy these exactly, more or less. So for image sharpening, this one, sharpen, ignore film grain, so on, so on. So it's like this. Those are my settings. For the occlusion, put on performance. For the anisotropic filtering, click application controlled. Anti-aliasing FXAA off. Anti-aliasing mode, application controlled, and anti-aliasing transparency off. Then for CUDA GPUs, make sure this is on all. For max frame rate, this is for, like, I guess other applications, because I still do other things on my PC. I put max on 144. For the multi-frame sample AA, put on off. Open gel rendering GPU, put on GeForce GTX 1050 or whatever graphics card you have. This is the one I have. Power management mode, this is probably what really boosts it up. I put one on prefer maximum performance. Shader cache on. Texture filtering on. Texture filtering negative LOD bias allow. Texture filtering quality high performance. Texture filtering trilinear optimization on. Threaded optimization on. Triple buffering off. Vertical sync set it on, use the 3D application setting, and virtual reality pre-rendered frames set that at 1. And yeah, that basically is it for the NVIDIA control panel. If you know that you can probably boost it up a bit more by changing something up, feel free to do that. Now if you do not have a GPU and you want to speed it up by using the Blender preferences, just go to edit, preferences, then go to system. If you have a GPU, if you're on this tab right here, if you're on none, the tab none, just switch on to CUDA and select GeForce GTX 1050 or whatever graphics card you have, and select Intel Core i5 8th Gen for your CPU. For undo steps, this is basically the amount of times you can click Ctrl Z basically to go back a step. I put mine low because if you set it high, let's say I put it on 256, that's taking up quite a lot of, I guess, GPU memory to try to remember all those steps. So if you put it down, I put mine on 32, a modest 32, and that should be fine. For undo memory limit, I have mine at 0. Texture timeout 120. Yeah, that's basically my settings for this. Now another thing you can do to try and make your performance better when you're now like trying to preview things, when you have, let's say I have a scene here and you're trying to preview and render it or any one of these, just make sure you have, if you don't use the modeling tab, which I never use, just delete that, as it does take a bit of a toll on your PC, but it's nothing massive, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, but that I'm sure it helps. If you want to speed up your render times, I put on a list of a few things you can do. You can decrease light bounces, that's one. Light bounces are basically the amount of time a light hits from this point to another point to that point, so forth. And to quickly decrease it, this works in cycles, render engine. Just go down to the render properties, go down to light paths, max bounces, and you can decrease it or increase it. Yeah, of course that changes up the lighting in your scene, so just check what works for you and select what you prefer, I guess. Now next will be using your GPU, which I already showed you. Going to edit, preferences, system, and select. If this is not ticked, just tick that right away. Another thing, quite an obvious thing, is decreasing your samples. Basically going down here, sampling, and changing the amount of samples that you will be rendering. Last thing that you can do is make sure that you have your blender updated. This is very important because when they release new updates, they basically come up with ways of trying to make your experience better by making your render times slower, by making your previews come up much quicker. And yeah, that really is one way you can do that. If you do ever have any questions about the video or anything like that, just be sure to join my Discord. Link will be in the description. I'll be able to help you, come into a Discord call with you or anything like that, so make sure you join up in the Discord. And thanks for watching.